project I'm doing at Car Lab with one first-year PhD student, Minjing, previous graduate student Abby. She is now assistant professor at the University of Texas at San Antonio, and with our Professor Nicholas. That's project named Automating Municipal Financial Report Review Process, harnessing the large language model toward intelligent automation. Starting with some background, those municipal government, local government, they have financial report every year, but this financial report is unstructured or at least semi-structured because they normally contain the same information, same important information like the which company, which entity it is, which year, which fiscal year, and reported by who. But the location of those information is different across different governments. For example, on the left one, they have the entity information on the like the left lower corner, while in the middle one is in the middle, and in the left one it's in the middle bottom. And for the fiscal year, for the first one is located somewhere lower right corner, and in the middle one is in the middle before the entity name, and for the it's here. For the year for the third one is located up right corner. You can see it's even for me to find the fiscal year, to find those information. It takes me some time. So this kind of feature makes it almost impossible to automate the process for review to get those important information from different entities. And the only way, if you have to automate this process to get the information, you have to build a robot specifically for each entity. But that means how many municipal entities we have, like thousands maybe. You need to build thousands of robots, and each year you're going to use this robot once to collect those information. So with the unstructured, semi-structured financial report from different government entities, we're actually working on this project with an organization called GFOA, stands for Government Financial Office Association, who issue the certificate of achievement on financial reporting to local government every year. To get this certificate from GFOA, local governments need to submit an application to GFOA along together with their financial reports. They call it AFRs, Annual Comprehensive Financial Reports. And GFOA will perform an initial eligibility review on those application and efforts to make sure they are good enough in quality, they're eligible for future more detailed examination. So currently, this initial eligibility review process is performed by human. Basically, I will show you later how they do it. Basically, they will open the application, they will open the PDF file and looking for certain key information based on their rules. This process is rule-based. They have very clear instructions for the staff to determine the initial eligibility. And high volume, so certain features we mentioned earlier this lecture, they are high volume. They have thousands, 10,000, 20,000 of application every year. It's time consuming because of the feature of the financial reports, they have to manually read all the PDF files and locate those key information they are looking for. And this process is repetitive. They perform the same procedures for every application. They're looking for the same information, following the same rules. It's repetitive, but because of the unstructured data feature, they are facing obstacles when they are trying to automate this review process. They cannot automate the process with RPA to collect the information, key information from those different PDF files very easily. And then that's where LLM kicks in with the development of large language model. As I showed you previously in the demo, how powerful large language model can be used to understand the unstructured PDF file and collect those information based on the user's need. So that's the process of ACFR review. So basically, they will open this online application form on the left hand. They will open it in a web browser, and the financial reports, the PDF file will be attached to this application form, and they will download the application form. They will download the financial reports, open it as well. So here you can see there are several key information, like the name of the government, the state, the fiscal year beginning, and the government type and size indicator. Those information they need to cross-validate with the financial reports to make sure the name match, the fiscal year is a correct one, and make sure the PDF file don't have any misspelling, etc. on the cover page. They are good looking, and they have a couple more rules. They will look for the transmittal letter. They will examine their auditor's report, make sure their financial reports are with a clean opinion, without any disclaimers, without any exclude component. And on the very bottom of this PDF file, there is usually like a geographic economic table that's indicated the population of the government, and match it with a size indicator, and then determine the government type. So to automate this process, we designed a 3-step framework. With the first step, use the conventional RPA technology to interact with their online application form to collect those information, which we highlighted here, like the name, the state, etc. And to download the financial reports and store it into a local folder for the second step LLM processing to use. So that's a basic conventional RPA technology to interact with the web browser, to click something, store the files. And the second step is LLM processing, to use large language model to examine the downloaded financial reports through prompt engineering. And it will read and analyze the financial report and return the output as a JSON format. And then this JSON format output will be used in the third step, which we move back to RPA to analyze the result, perform the rule-based logical judgment to determine whether this report is eligible for future detailed investigation, or it should be returned to the submitter, or it's just ineligible. They have multiple scenarios. So yeah, the third step is also performed on RPA platform, where conventional RPA technology use flowchart to perform the rule-based logical judgment. So here's the prompt engineering part, which we define the role and task for large language model on the user needs based on their rules here. They have certain list of rules, like the first one is verifying the cover page, and the second one is verifying the table contains three key sections. And the third one is examining their letter of transmittal. And the fourth one is examine their last year certificate. The number 5 is independent auditor's report to, like I mentioned, to confirm the clean opinion. The sixth one, the number 6 is check for size indicator. So we transform their rules into prompt to define the task. Each task very detailed and specify the output format. You can notice it's very similar as the example prompt I show you on the demo, right? So that's because I basically just copy delete specific task and change the prompt a little bit to fit my task. So you can see how flexible and how useful this prompt engineering. You can just change your prompt for your specific task and to ask it to perform analyze on your PDF files. So here are some examples for the each task output. For the task one, they have the output and misspelling, etc. The reporting entity. For the task two, they have verifying the 3 sections. For the task 3, 4, etc. This is a very early version of the prompt engineering example. Currently, we are adding more features to examine the financial reports. For example, the audit report. Previously, they only asked for confirm of clean opinion, but now they are asking us to check whether there is any disclaimer, whether the auditors exclude any component. They're asking more features and capabilities for the large language model. And here is the bot configuration part. It's basically reflect the 3-step framework on the very left one. That's the step 1 to use web browser interaction to collect the information, download the PDF file, store it in the local folder. In the middle one, that's a LLM processing part, and the GPT processing is a new workflow showing on the very right hand. And I literally just take this part out. I literally take this part out and change it to a new prompt file, input a new document. Then I got my new bot for the invoice processing. So it's really, really easy to use and flexible. And on the this shows the third step to perform the logical judgment. They have different. So based on the second step output, they have those data points, and they have then following their rules to determine multiple scenario. What kind of scenario should be returned to the submitter to change the information on the financial reports? What kind of scenario should be determined just ineligible, and it's also involved to correct some information on their online application form and move forward. So that's the final step is the logical and decision part. And here is a little bot running illustration to show how bot running. Before we do that, I really want to show you how it looks, how the financial reports actually looks like. So you can get more sense about how this bot is powerful. Give me 1 second. I'll find this financial reports. So this is the financial reports, one example financial reports. What they will do to check the information on the first couple page is actually pretty easy. Just looking through this information, make sure it's not misspelled, and perform and check those sections exist. What's the most I think what's the most time-consuming part is to look for the size indicator, the population. It's located in the very back of the PDF files. And you can see the PDF file is not, it doesn't contain any inter-hyperlink. Oh, it doesn't sharing. Oh, okay, it's shared. How do I? Okay, it's shared on Zoom, but stop this. Here. Now it's here. So that's a PDF file example. They look for those information and check the letter of transmittal, go to the certificate, check the independent audit report. For the first several steps is already time consuming because those PDF files most likely they don't have any clickable link to lead the reviewer directly to the correct section. The more time consuming part is to looking for the demographic table, which is normally located in a very later section. And the location of this table is different across all the financial reports. So they need to literally looking for the this table. And okay, this one is page 222 and go to 222. Let's see, maybe here. No. Let's go to 222. Maybe somewhere here, close enough. 205, okay, a couple more pages. 211, not yet. This one, 222, I got it. So that's what they are looking for, the most recent year population data for the reporting entity. Year of 2022, population data is 32,151. 155. However, this this table is very unstructured as well. Some municipalities they have them as a descending order as a year. Some have a ascending order as a year. So the population data can be appears on the last or the first one. So it's pretty. I would say it's pretty hard. It's hard enough to automate it, and it's also very time consuming for even for a human reviewer to perform this task. So now I will show you how our bot did on this task. And I will share to the. So this bot doesn't have any sound, so I will just illustrate as it's running. This video doesn't have any sound. So as you can see here is here is a 3-step bot prototype, right? And after I click running, it will open the online application form as I mentioned, and collect all those information, like the name of the government state, physical year, beginning and common type. So currently it looks like it doesn't do anything, but it's collecting those information. Give it more time. Yeah, and now it's open the attached financial reports. It's open this financial reports and save it to my design folder. So that will be used for later processing by large language model. So here's a message box tells me it collected the information, and that's the first step finished properly. And you can see in my design folder, the PDF file is stored there. After I click OK, it actually starts the second step. It shows nothing, but our language model is working, analyzing those information, return the desired information in the JSON format. So as you can see, that's all the information is returned. As we designed it to be in the JSON format. And the third step is super quick. It's just a couple seconds determine the application is eligible, and I add one more sentence to indicate the cost. Yeah, so basically that's our the concept, the introduction of our project. Here's some discussion about the potential future works. We start with a summary. This project introduced the intelligent automation framework for the automation of financial report review process, employing the state-of-art large language model technology, and it overcome the limitation. Yeah, and I think this the beauty of the automation in this process is actually once it's configured properly, even for now, each review only takes them less 2 minutes. It's already much, much faster than a human reviewer did. But the beauty of RPA is, like I mentioned, unattended bot. This part doesn't require any like a supervisor approval. It can be run on the virtual environment and guided with the orchestrator. Every time when a government entity submit application, it can run automatically to review this and return the result to the local government within like 2 minutes. So the local government doesn't need to wait like a weeks, a couple of business days until GFOA have enough staff to review their report to perform the initial review. So they can get the information whether their report is eligible for future examination, whether it should change certain information on their application, like within 2 minutes, 5 minutes, save both GFOA's time as well as the local government entity time to get their certificate. One more contribution I really want to highlight here is like, as you can see, this bot is not only designed for this specific task, it clearly can be generalized to multiple tasks that applying the same methodology. You're examining PDF files, but facing difficulties with RPA to collect information out of the PDF files. So you can use large language model just with several sentences change in your prompt based on your own needs. You can extract information and utilize it with RPA later to perform different tasks. And some of our future works, we plan to optimize our workflow to reflect more accurately of the reviewing process. And per GFOA's demand, we are actually adding more capability of large language models through prompt engineering. So the part we are automating is actually the very initial step of their certification part. Based on my knowledge, they have later very detailed examination with hundreds of like checkpoint about their financial reports. And I think we do have the potential to automate that part as well, to automate this entire certification part. And yeah, we plan to evaluate our performance, the performance of our bot. Currently, GFOA is creating more instance for us to test under different scenario, because for our bot designing part, they giving us perfect application, perfect financial report. So every result is eligible. We were not able to test the ineligible or return to submitter scenario. Currently, I'm asking them to manually create some like a wrong report, a wrong applications, so we can systematically test the performance.